So guess what? You can't quit. You cannot stop. You cannot give up, because that is the only thing you could do that will prevent people from seeing your growth, your progress, all of your work. What's up, everyone? Jack Dawkins here, and today I want to talk about this feeling, this perception that you are further behind than where you should be. Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that if you clicked on this video, which says you're doing better than you think, it is because you are experiencing, or you have experienced, that feeling of being behind, of not being where you want to be, of seeing this tremendous gap between current state and where you would like to be. And just to put my cards on the table, I feel like that all the time. I am regularly sitting in the present moment, looking out into the future, thinking, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get all the way out there to this cool vision I have of what my life could be, and is definitely not. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer for that, because if I did, that would be the product I would sell, and I would make infinity dollars, and I wouldn't be making this YouTube video. So maybe it's for the best that that is not what's happening. But what I can do is share a little story with you and some insights that have helped me a lot with this mindset. You ready? All right, let's dive into it. My first single as an artist came out on October 1st. Before the single came out, I solicited like 100 anonymous reviews, plus I submitted to about 50 different playlists and blogs, 150 pieces of information that I could get about this music, because it's my first one, so I don't really know where I sit in the grand scheme of all this. The feedback had some pretty consistent trends. The biggest one being that the weakest part of the song was the artist. The second weakest part was the lyrics. So overwhelming feedback for all of it is you suck a little bit. Stung like a motherfucker, to be honest with you. And immediately when you receive feedback like that, the spiral starts. Oh my God, why am I doing this? What if I never figure it out? What if I do really suck? Look at all of this evidence that I'm doing it wrong. What if no one listens to the song? Like, fortunately, I have been a professional adult for 12 years now. I've fucked up in the past too, so I've had plenty of opportunities to get things wrong and to learn from it. When I felt the spiral start, I got up from my desk and I went outside for a walk. I had these realizations. The song came out on October 1st. The song was recorded on August 15th, and the song was written in June. The song that came out was really reflective of the human being and the artist that I was 4 months ago. And even though the recording was a little bit later than that, it was still based on a song that I wrote for the level of artistry, the level of performance that I was at in June. The second thing that I realized is that progress and improvement are momentum based. So what I mean by that is, if I practice for an hour today, I am not an hour better tomorrow. It's not a one-to-one exchange.
Totally.
Progress builds momentum that accumulates over time. The 1 hour I did today may not show up as an hour better tomorrow, but it will show up at some point over the next days and weeks as I continue to get better and better and better. There's work I've done that is not even being reflected yet in the art that I'm able to make. So not only am I 4 months ahead of where I was, but there's this build-up store of momentum and work that I've put in over the last 4 months that isn't even reflected yet. I know that where I stand today is not the same person, not the same artist, that are getting reviewed as the weakest parts of my songs. Now, let's cut the shit for a second. I know I am probably the only person on earth who believes what I just said. And here's the beautiful truth of entrepreneurship and life. I am the only one who needs to believe that to keep moving forward. Because here's the deal. The only way I can show the world, I can show you the world, what I've learned in those 4 months and how I've improved, is if I keep going. I have to put out new music. I have another song that's coming out this Friday that's still gonna be behind where I am right now. I have another song coming out in the end of November that's still gonna be behind where I am right now. So I have to put out music through January, February, March of next year for people to start to get a taste of where I am as an artist. And if you ask me the question, do you want to do that? Is it worth it? I'd say fuck yes, because I know I've worked hard, because I know I've gotten better, and it's music that I want to share. The only thing I cannot do is quit. So guess what? You can't quit. You cannot stop. You cannot give up, because that is the only thing you could do that will prevent people from seeing your growth, your progress, and all of your work. which I know you've put in. I know you've worked hard. I get it. Even if no one on earth can see it except for you, I know it exists. I know it does. So you have to keep going. My new single comes out in 2 days. There will be a lyric video that'll come out the following Monday. I would be so grateful if you would subscribe to this channel and check out the song when it comes out. My name is Jack Dawkins. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Let's go.